Hey student! In this grammar in use lesson, I'm going to show you verbs with double meanings. More specifically, what happens when I use these verbs followed by ing or by to, and what they mean in English. So stay with me because it's gonna be a very productive lesson. If you don't know me very well, I'm Teacher Prix and I'm going to help you talk to anyone, anywhere, anytime in English. Make sure to subscribe to my channel because every week there is a new lesson to help you become a better and more confident English speaker. And if you're watching this video today as I'm releasing it, make sure to stay with me at night because at night this week I'm going live with a series of live lessons to prepare you for a special workshop that I'll be doing next week. So this week is a warm-up. Don't miss these lessons because they're going to be amazing. I'm going to interact with you guys in the chat. It's going to be awesome, okay? I mean it. Now, guys, let's talk about the good stuff, okay? Grammar in use, ing or to, verbs with double meanings. That's the focus of this lesson. And one thing that it's important to understand is that at a pre-intermediate level, as I keep explaining here on my channel, you are at a transition level, in a transition level, okay? You are going from, I don't know anything, to, hey, I know a little. I'm learning. I'm getting better. So you are in transition so that you can go to the next level, which is speaking confidently anywhere, anytime. And that's what I do here on my channel. I help students transition more smoothly, more easily, okay? So at this level, you will review a lot of basic grammar. However, at this moment, you will get extra information and different uses. That's very important. At this level, this happens a lot. Actually, starting at this level and all the other ones, that's what's going to happen. You will review basic grammar points, but with more information, okay? So the verbs you will learn in this lesson are very common, rather common, really common, okay? But students, especially at this level, because they don't know this, they make mistakes, and you will be giving a different idea depending on how you use it, followed by ing or by to. So the first one, remember. And the same explanation that I'm going to give for remember will be used for forget. Of course, changing the meaning, forget, remember, okay? But it's the same idea of what I'm going to explain. So here we have remember plus ing. So any other verb that comes next to remember plus ing will have one meaning, okay? So it's not remember that I change, it's the next verb. But remember will have a different meaning here. So when you remember doing something, it means you did. You did. And you remember you did. Oh, I remember calling you. No, you didn't. I remember calling you. Look at my phone. The call history. So I remember calling you. So I did it and I remember doing it. That's the idea of remember plus another verb in ing. So look at the example here. Hey, did you lock the door? Duh, of course I did. I remember locking the door. So I remember locking the door and leaving. So I did it and I remember I did it. That's the idea when I use remember plus another verb plus ing, okay? Now another example. Hey, do you remember anything before the accident? And here we need a question mark. It's incorrect. Question mark, not a period, okay? Do you remember anything before the accident? Well, I remember calling my friend a few minutes before I lost control of the car. So I had an accident. I'm in hospital and then my friend is like, hey, or my family or the doctor, do you remember anything before the accident? Everything's a little blurry, but I remember calling my friend a few times before I lost control of the car. So I did it. I called my friend a few minutes before I lost control and got into an accident. So I did it and I remember I did it. I remember doing this activity. Okay? Very, very important. As I told you, forget will have a similar idea. You will use with the same idea, but as an opposite of remember. So you can remember, you can forget doing, and you can forget to do. So if you forget doing, you did. You did something, but you forgot it. You don't remember you did it. And the next explanation, remember to. Any other verb next to remember, if you use to, infinitive, remember to do, remember to go. You remember before you do it. You didn't do, but you remember to do it. You are going to do it. It's important that you do it, but you haven't done yet. Like when you use with ing. When you use with ing, you did it. And you remember, hey, I did it. Yeah, I remember doing it. Huh? But when you remember to, you haven't done yet. You're going to, probably, okay? Or someone is telling you to remember to do something. So, hey, please remember to like this video and share with your friends. You know how important it is when you remember to like, when you remember to share, when you remember to subscribe. So you see that? Ooh, smooth. So that's the idea, okay? And the same goes with forget. Oh, I forgot to hit the like button, teacher. I'm sorry, but wait a second here. It's an example, okay? So forget to do something, okay? One thing that I forgot locking the door. You know, I locked the door and I forgot locking it. You know, it's crazy. I forgot to lock the door is different. I didn't lock the door. I forgot. So my door was open all night. But I forgot locking the door. So I go to the door to lock and I'm like, oh, damn it, I forgot. I did it. So that's a common explanation, okay? Moving on. Go on plus ing and go on plus to, okay? We'll have two meanings again. So to go on, just a quick reminder, okay? Go on means to continue. That's it. Go on means to continue. And when you continue plus ing, when you go on plus ing, it means to continue doing the same thing. So here is an example. I can't go on living like this. I need to change. So let's put this into a context. Oh, I'm not happy with my life. I'm not excited. I don't know what's going on. I can't go on living like this. So I can't stay the same, continue this life the same way. I can't go on living like this. So I can't continue with the exact thing in my life, happening in my life. That's the idea. Another example, when I arrived home, my brother paused the TV, the movie, said hello, and then went on watching. He looked weird. Maybe he was sleepwalking. You know, he was asleep. So when I got home, my brother paused the movie, looked at me, hello, Priscilla, and then he went on watching TV. Like a zombie. That's so weird. So do you get the idea? So he went on watching TV. He continued to watch TV. That's the idea when I use go on plus ing. On the other hand, when I use go on plus to, it means to do or say something new. Not the same, but something different, something new. So here it's even the meaning change, okay? I'm going to do something new, something different. So look at the example. After telling me I couldn't go out, my father went on to eat his snack. You know, he was like, young lady, he didn't pause to eat his snack, to talk to me, and then continue eating his snack. No. Maybe he was not eating anything. He was not doing anything. He came to me, he talked to me. No, you can't go out. Then he went on to eat his snack. That's it. So he did something new. He was talking to me and then he went on to finish his stuff, to fix his car, to eat a snack, to talk to mom, to call his friends, do something new. So he went on to eat his favorite meal. Another example, the CEO announced a new product in our company and then went on to talk about our quarter results. Quarter results, 3 months. This is very common, okay? Every 3 months, the company gets together, or the department, or the managers, high management team, they get together to discuss the quarter results, the previous 3 months, okay? So the CEO, maybe he was gathering with important directors and managers, and he announced a new product. So here is a new product, it's amazing, it's gonna be great. And then he went on to talk about our quarter results. He started talking about something new. He was announcing a new product. Then he went on to talk about the results, very different things, okay? So that's the idea of go on. And the show must go on. Make sure to hit the like button. I know I insist on this, I say this a lot. It's because it really helps the channel. And if you want to support me and if you want me to keep doing my work, all you have to do is share. It really helps me subscribing because I want you to be here, in this gang, to get all the notifications from me. It really helps the channel. If you want to get some of my materials, I have a great study plan, and that is really good. It's going to help you organize your study routine. It's going to help you understand what you need to do, what kinds of activities you should do. It's really efficient. Another program I have is my 50 phrasal verbs for conversations. If you're interested, it also helps me financially. Get the link in the descriptions. But other than that, next, my friends, let's keep rolling. Stop plus ing. I guess this is the most common mistake students make, okay? Stop plus ing, stop plus to. They both have different meanings. And even though I understand in conversations, okay, especially teachers will understand this very often in conversations. But depending on the native speaker you're talking to, you will confuse them a little. You're going to be like, hey, what are you saying? No, yeah, what? So be careful, okay? So when you stop plus ing, game over. You stopped. No more. Hasta la vista, baby. See you later, alligator. Toodles. So it means you cease an activity. Cease is a synonym for stop, okay? You cease it. You cease doing it. You don't do it anymore. Don't do it, okay? There's a verb missing. You don't do it anymore at the moment you are describing, okay? So you don't continue an activity because you are not going to do it. You decided no more. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm done. I don't want this. My life is more important. So I'm going to stop this. My goodness, I want to fix this light. 8. Yes, just this one. All right, fixed. So you stop. So here's an example. I stopped smoking 2 years ago. That's awesome. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you. So you don't do it. You stopped. No more. You stopped smoking. ing. Good for you. Tell me something you stopped doing. I want to know in the comments. Something you stopped doing. No more. I stopped adding sugar to my coffee. Yay! No more sugar in my coffee. I must admit, I sometimes add sweetener to my coffee, but no more sugar. I'm a new woman. For a long time now, okay? For a really long time. So I stopped adding sugar to my coffee. How about you? I want to know in the comments. Participate. Tell me something you stopped doing. Remember, you need to use a verb plus ing if you want to mean this idea, no more, okay? Another example, I've stopped watching the news, and this is actually true for me. I stopped watching the news many years ago, maybe 3-4 years. I hate watching the news. It's so negative. They really manipulate ideas, information. I hate watching the news, so I've stopped watching the news. And I recommend you do the same. It's not healthy. They just explore negativity and sad news and sad things. I want to see beauty. I want to see beautiful things in the world, good news. So the only news I see are the good ones, okay? Because that's what keeps me going. I like good news. And unfortunately, that's not what media is designed to do, because bad news sells more, okay? It sells more. People want to know about bad things. So I stopped watching the news, and it was one of the best decisions I have ever made in my life. So see the importance of contextualization. I stopped watching TV. Well, tell me a little bit more. Oh, I stopped watching TV because I was procrastinating a lot. It was not helping me. So I decided to stop. Very nice. Context. That's how you learn, okay? Now, the next one. Stopped to. This is the confusion. Most students use stop to for everything. And it's not correct. You don't use stop to if you want to give the idea of no more. You don't. There's a difference, okay? Now, what is the difference? When you stop to do something, it means someone stops one activity so that they can do another. So I stop A to do B, okay? So I stop A because I want to do B, or because I need to do B. B is an example, activity. I stop A because I want to do B. So here are some examples. I stopped to get a bite to eat, and then I got back to work. So I was working. So I stopped to get a bite, to eat something, get a bite. Very informal way to say to eat something, okay? I stopped to get a bite, and then I got back to work. So you don't say I stopped getting. No, I stopped to get a bite. Because I stopped what I was doing before, work, cleaning, studying, to get a bike. A bike, no. To get a bite. A bite, B-I-T-E. Let me drink some water. So that's the idea. Another example. On the way to work, we stopped to help an old lady who had just been mugged. By the way, tomorrow, vocabulary lesson. Let's learn the difference between mug, steal, and rob. Same time, same place, same teacher. Now, guys, here, on the way to work, we stopped to help. So I was going to work, my friend and I, okay? My friend and I were going to work. And then we stopped to help an old lady. Why? Because the old lady needed help. So we stopped our activity going to work to help the old lady, poor lady who had been mugged, okay? We watched it from the car. Oh my God, a old lady. We stopped to help her, okay? That's the idea. Another example. I'm so busy. I'm sorry, but I can't stop to talk to you right now. So maybe I'm working. And then my sister, hey, let's talk. Oh, come on. And I'm like, sweetie, I can't stop to talk to you right now. I can't stop my work to talk to you. I'm busy. Maybe later, you know? Completely natural. If you're working, you can't just stop every 5 minutes to talk to someone. So that's the idea. I don't want to stop what I'm doing to talk to you. I can't. Not possible. Okay? Now, my friends, remember to post an example in the comments. Other than that, help the channel by sharing this video. And as I told you, if you're watching this video on the week it was released, there will be special live lessons this week to introduce my next workshop, Fluent in 6, that is going to happen next week, next Monday. But this week is special. I'm preparing a lot of activities for the ones who participate. Other than that, thank you so much. And I'll see you tomorrow with a new vocabulary lesson. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.